Hello, welcome. This is your daily tarot card reading. We're at the beginning of another week, aren't we? How is your Monday going? So we had the full moon. How did you find the full moon? I found it quite intense, but I feel very cleared now. I've come out the other side of it. But the energy was quite potent, I found. It was quite challenging. So I had some lower backache and stuff like that. It was quite interesting. But anyway, I am sending you lots of love, lots of peace, wherever you are on Gaia. So we're going to go into this reading, and it's a health, wealth and abundance reading for you. So we're going to be looking at kind of like our health in terms of like physically and mentally. And we're also going to look at our abundance levels. So let's go into this reading. Let's see what we get. Okay, so I've just switched a couple of decks round so that we're relevant. And yeah, let's see what we get. And thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting. So, let's just draw an overall energy first. Let's see what we're getting. Okay, overall energy. This is for... It's really for our awakening journey, isn't it? It's for our spiritual growth and our consciousness levels. Okay, organisation. Your plans are on target. Everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little more organisation and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. Okay, so things about structure, persistence, someone that can maybe help you. Okay, so let's go into this then. So we're going to ask about our current health. Now, I do seem to remember saying in the last kind of reading that health would be improving. Like last week, that there was going to be a shift with our health. And I do feel like that has occurred. I think there has been a positive shift with health. Now, what we've got here is current health. This is emotional and physical. We've got here the Two of Cups in the challenge position. So there could be a relationship affecting your emotional, mental, physical health. Or it could be that you are finding it challenging in terms of how balanced you feel in yourself. Okay, that could be a bit challenging at the moment. Now, there's stuff here to do with cutting karmic patterns, right? You've got here the Justice card. So there could be legal issues or decisions that are being made or need to be made, and that is kind of affecting how you're feeling. It could be a relationship that's affecting how you're feeling. It could be the fact that you are in the process of cutting karmic patterns. This could be like addictions. This could be bad habits that you've had to do with relationships. This could be, you know, stopping some kind of personal pattern that you know you've been in and it hasn't been doing you any good. It could be something to do with relationships, or maybe it's just to do with your own health and well-being, you know, your own emotions. But there's something going on here to do with those types of issues. So now, past issues affecting the present. All right, so what's affected you has been the fact that somebody wasn't really very helpful to you. Okay, somebody that could have really stepped up to the plate, who could have actually really supported you, just wouldn't do it. They wouldn't step up to help you. And you know, that is basically affecting your health or your emotions. Now, there is something here to do with the tarot saying it's really important to just know that you are now aligning to your own strengths. And yes, this person didn't help you, they haven't been helpful, and it has affected you mentally or emotionally or physically, or perhaps all three. But now you are entering the present moment. You're learning how to abide in the self. You know, by that I mean you're learning how to connect with your own spirit. You're learning how to embrace your life your way in this present moment, and you're like emotionally saying to yourself, I'm moving on from this person, from that situation. And spirit is saying, this is where your strength now lies. So this is very good. You're not allowing this person to affect you anymore. Right, so, oh my God, how can I improve my health? Well, we've got the Sun card. Look at that. So basically, how you can improve your health is just by being happy, by embracing a new beginning as well, because the Sun is about success. You're going to be successful with your health. Your health is going to keep improving physically, right? This is a major turning point in physical health, but also emotional and mental health. This is a major turning point right now. We've just had this amazing full moon. I think it's been a intense, difficult full moon, but I think it's also a very healing full moon. That, you know, it's almost like letting go of people that were not bringing harmony into your life, or situations that were they weren't bringing harmony into your life. And that's what that full moon was all about. Yeah, it was all about letting go of the people and the situations that were not bringing harmony into your life. So it's been very potent, but it's successful because you are now able to enter a new phase. This is a new beginning. You're going to be successful, like I said, with your health physically and emotionally now. This is a major turning point. What it is you are now committing fully to yourself. You've got the Empress card in reverse. So Empress is like the mother energy, like giving out, nurturing others, helping others. This is now all going internal to yourself. You know, this is what I want to see from the people on this channel. This is what I'm doing. Obviously, like, we've got our responsibilities. We've got certain people in our lives maybe that we do look out for, depending on what that relationship is, if you know what I mean. We don't want to look out for people too much. It needs to be within the limits, if you know what I mean, reasonable limits. Because right now, this is a new beginning. It's a successful beginning in terms of you taking care of yourself and giving your energy to yourself. So that is absolutely how you're going to keep improving your health as well. It's going to have a positive effect on your physical health and your mental health. The fact that you are now able to commit yourself to yourself, and you're not getting distracted anymore by other people, particularly this person that was not helping you. Now, actions to improve your health, you've got High Priestess. This means you're going to be very intuitive about the things you know you need to do to improve your emotional and physical health. Also, being private. It's nobody's business what's going on with your mental health or your physical health. You don't need to tell people. People don't need to know, because a lot of the time people will give you a sort of sympathy, which will actually drag you down. You know, it will actually play into victim stories that you don't need to hear, because I'm telling you now, your health can be healed physically and mentally. So you don't need to tell people about it and end up with, you know, people talking negatively about you, like, oh, you poor thing, all this terrible stuff you're going through, because all that does is actually drag your vibration down. So this is all about staying silent. That's what the tarot is saying. It will actually do you good to stay silent. If you do need to talk to somebody about your physical and emotional health, obviously see a health practitioner. Do you know what I mean? If you need to see a therapist who's decent, see a therapist. Do you know what I mean? But don't go around telling people. You need to be private, and you need to use your own intuition here. You are being guided by spirit on the things you need to do in your life that are going to have a positive effect on your emotional and physical health. So let's see what else we get with that one. Yeah, again, you've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. You know, you're not going to keep breaking your back. You're not going to keep taking on all the burdens yourself. You're not going to keep trying to look after somebody or look after other people all the time. You're actually going to say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And that is going to help improve your health physically and emotionally. So immediate changes that you need to make. Well, you've got the moon card. It may not be completely clear to you at the moment. I think you're picking up on intuitions more than anything else about some of the things you need to do. Let's have a look. There's stuff here to do with unblocking energy. Okay, Four of Pentacles reversed. So you need to unblock energy. There's going to be energy that gets released. Also, we've just had this full moon, so things could be revealed to you in the next 24 hours, say, on what action you need to take. And it really is about stepping away from conflicts here. Don't get involved in conflicts or dramas or arguments. That is going to be immediate action that should help you. And also, you know, that is really to do with learning to realise that you're not alone. Yeah, because Nine of Pentacles reverse can mean somebody who's not very happy being alone, but actually embracing it and actually realising, do you know what, actually being alone is the most pure oneness that we can experience. Because when we're in a relationship, we're in the number two, because there's two people, and that is duality. That actually takes you further away from spirit. So if you are all about awakening to your highest self, to true self-realization, your true consciousness, if that's what you're all about, then actually being on your own is how you're going to find it, because being alone is oneness. You're much closer to spirit when you're on your own. So don't get involved in dramas with people, don't get involved in conflicts, don't get involved in arguments. Embrace being alone, embrace solitude. If you are in a relationship, take time to withdraw. If you feel your partner doesn't understand you, don't worry about it, because actually the oneness is within you and you don't need a partner to understand you. All you need is the connection to spirit, and that's inside yourself. That's how you're going to have oneness. And there's going to be unblocking. So there's going to be stuff revealed here, definitely, about what you need to do. But they're the kind of immediate things you need to do. Basically, focusing on detoxing your energy in whatever way you tend to do that. And stepping away from dramas and conflicts. Don't get confrontational with anyone. And embrace the oneness. Embrace being alone. So, if you have problems with any of those issues, do contact me. I'm here, because you're not alone, right? I mean, in that sense. So, now, state of mind about your physical health. Right, okay, so you may have some still worries. Four of Wands reversed. There may still be some things you're not too happy about when it comes to your mental or physical health. And you may still feel slightly wobbly or fragile about these things. Let's see. You know, it's kind of because you knew you were out of alignment about certain things. There were certain things you were waiting on to happen. There may have been certain decisions or certain things that happened, and they sort of, certain things have kind of pulled you out of alignment, and it's been a bit tricky. You know, it has been a bit tricky. So in terms of our health and physical health and emotional health, it hasn't been an easy ride lately, you know. So now the path to start feeling better. Interesting. There may be some healthy competition for you in terms of your work or something you are trying to achieve. Actually look on the competition as healthy. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be stimulating. You're actually going to be successful. If it's to do with a relationship or a situation that's challenging, all right, there is challenges there. there is going to be something that needs to be addressed. But if you address it, you will be successful, okay? So there may be something that you need to address in your life, and then once you've addressed this thing, it's going to actually make it easier for you in terms of your health, you know, mentally and physically. Yeah, you've got here the Two of Cups, right? So this is about sort of like reunion, harmonizing a relationship, being more peaceful about a situation in your life to do with somebody else. If this situation can be resolved, it will be resolved, right? And then that's going to have a good effect on your physical and emotional health. If it's sort of like too challenging, you're still going to find peace within yourself about this. It may just be because you're able to step back and just be at peace with it, and just know that, you know, the love of spirit's in your heart, and actually you're going to be okay, because you can still send this person love from afar, and you're just going to put it to bed. You know, you're just going to kind of like decide to be peaceful about it. But I'll be honest with you, with this Two of Cups card from this conflict card, where there's things that need to be addressed either in work or in your personal life, I feel there's going to be some kind of harmonizing resolution that may surprise you, because like I said, there's something that needs to be faced and dealt with, and when it is faced and dealt with at the right time, because remember, we did have the card sort of saying to you, immediately, I wouldn't rush in at the moment to speaking with somebody or having an argument with somebody. It's better to retract back from drama right now. But I would say over the next few days, it may be that what you're gonna actually find is something will be addressed and it will go well. All right, so this is going to be a good outcome here. Now, what have we got next? The outcome. So, Three of Wands reversed. You know, it's like we're waiting for something here. We can't see the future here. The Tower. There's going to be some kind of information coming out about something here. And it's going to be quite surprising to you. You don't know what this is yet because you've got the Three of Wands reversed. So Spirit's not letting you actually see. But we've got the Tower as well, which is quite a surprise. So there's going to be some kind of surprising outcome here. I'm going to have to just take another card because that is very interesting. Okay, look, this is very good. This is very, very good. I suspected this is going to be good. Tower card is normally something that can be quite bad, but I felt like as soon as I picked it, I thought, I feel there's something happening here that's going to be surprising, but maybe in a good way. And we've got the King of Pentacles. There could be somebody stepping forward to financially support you. Or there could be somebody stepping forward who's going to actually help you with your health and well-being. Now, this could be a masculine who is round and over the age of 35. But in any case, there is a masculine energy person. Doesn't have to be a man, but they've got strong masculine energy. This person is very helpful. This person can help you, like I said, either with your emotional health, your physical health, and even money. You know, like this is a good thing here. So there's going to be a surprising turn of events that is going to happen, right? And it's going to improve your physical and emotional health and your abundance levels. You know, and it's involving someone with masculine energy. They're going to come forward with an offer of some kind, right? That they're going to come forward with an offer. So we've got here some really good things to do with the emotional and physical health here. you know, it has been a testing time for the emotional and physical health for the people that watch this channel regularly. You're basically entering a new phase, a much more successful phase now. And there's going to be the fact that you are concentrating more on yourself and you're not allowing other people to distract you anymore. You're not giving out too much to other people anymore. You are leaving drama alone. You are learning to embrace any alone time and solitude and realizing the benefit of that. It's actually very loving and it's actually full of spirit. It's helping your awakening process accelerate. You know, and although you've had some vulnerabilities, in actual fact, what you're doing now is really positive for yourself. There's going to be some kind of positive resolve with a connection with somebody where it's going to become more harmonized, and there's going to be somebody that steps forward and offers you some kind of support here that's going to help you. So let's go into the abundance part of the reading. This is our relationship with allowing abundance. Okay, letting go of distractions. There were some distractions that was getting in the way of your abundance levels, and they were probably quite naughty distractions or toxic distractions. How to get in alignment? I mean, you are just basically walking away from those things, and those things are not going to affect you anymore. This is very good news. How to get an enlightened perspective on abundance? Well, just have patience. Have patience and also have faith, because the Seven of Pentacles is showing you that you will be successful with your abundance levels, right? You're going to be successful. Don't give up. You're nearly there. You know, you are nearly there. And all you've got to do is just keep going at the moment. You may feel a bit fed up of waiting for your abundance levels to improve, but your abundance levels are going to improve. And all you've got to do is hang in there at the moment. If you can look at it like that, you know, your perspective on abundance is going to keep improving. The current blessing to be grateful for. Okay, Queen of Cups reversed. The current blessing is that you have learned to protect your own heart and love your own heart chakra, and you've understood how to connect to your own heart. Instead of always connecting to other people's hearts and being that eternal empath, you finally learn that you have to put your own heart and your own protection first. Very good. That is basically what you're grateful for right now. And what should I put my energy into to attract abundance? Well, putting your energy, it's very interesting because it's the last card of the other reading and it's the last card of this reading. So there is definitely something here to do with a masculine that can offer you something. But in this part of the reading, it really is about, in order to attract abundance, you need to be careful with money. You need to really think what you're doing with your money. And you also need to invest it wisely, you know, into things that are going to help you. That is a good way to spend your money, not kind of just throwing it away on material things. Use your money to invest in your stability, your growth, your health, your well-being. Using your money in that way is going to be very wise. And also, you know, the other thing to attract abundance is putting your energy into yourself and your own stability, rather than concentrating and being distracted, you know, by other people like you have been. That is a thing of the past. So, I mean, that's the reading, really. I think it's a very clear and good reading for both the health and well-being, and also the abundance. You know, this is like a real turning point, and all you've got to do at the moment is really hang in there when it comes to your abundance and keep having faith, because you're gonna get the results quite soon, I think, with that card. And you just got to keep staying very solid by keep concentrating on yourself and, you know, using your money for those types of things, you know, that are going to benefit you, rather than sort of spending money on things that are going to benefit other people. Now, you know, like I said, to do with with your mental and physical health, that is looking good too. You know, this is a new beginning for our physical and emotional health now, and it's all happening because we're stepping away from drama and distractions, kind of like with the abundance improving. You know, we're not being distracted anymore by other people's energy, and we're putting our energy back into ourselves. We're learning how to embrace the oneness. Once you embrace oneness, you're actually tapping into the abundance of source, because source is abundance. And there's going to be some kind of resolve here with a connection, like I said. And also, like I said, there's somebody here that can offer you some kind of support or help. Maybe like a mentor, maybe that it could even be, I don't know, a doctor, or it could be you know, somebody with money. But there's definitely a masculine energy person that's stepping forward to support you. You know, this, when I say masculine energy, it doesn't have to be a man, but it's somebody with, you know, somebody who's very sort of stable. They know how to put themselves across in a firm way. They're very reliable. You know, they're resourceful, they're loyal, they're genuine, they're trustworthy. It's that type of energy person. You know, and they're generous as well. Now, the first message as well, just a reminder, was about the organisation. Keep that flowing, keep the structure to what you're doing, be persistent, you know, and that's the other message. And that also did say about having a mentor of some kind. You know, there's somebody there. So it's a nice reassuring reading, isn't it? You know, you're on track, you're doing really well, things are going to keep improving now. We've got the Sun card. I think we're doing great, and we are choosing to move away from, you know, the difficulties, and we're also choosing to stop, you know, giving out to loads of people. And we're also remembering to keep silent and keep things, you know, private while we're going through these changes. So I'm sending you lots of love, lots of peace wherever you are on Gaia. And if you do want to book in, you know I'm here. Just contact me. I'm going to put my link up for Skype as well, because you can even just add me on Skype and then message me on Skype as well. But, you know, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, email. There's a booking form link. It'll all be below. So lots of love and peace across Gaia. One love. Well done. You're not alone. You're doing really well. Peace.